sentence. I am proud of the work that I've done.
Susan Crawford, putting criminals over your kids.
However you book, first check Kayak to find great deals and filter out flights you maybe don't want, like layovers. Then do what people do. Recheck sites Kayak already checked. Think about makeovers, leftovers, pull.
That's been me full time. Like, I might have texted 3 or 4 of y'all trying to figure out, yo, where y'all getting this document from that I keep seeing a screenshot of, and it's was like when one finally sent it to me. Oh yeah, one more thing too. For those of you that are sending in your super chats, same way as Coach United, at the very end, we will make sure that we cover those. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who has contributed and made your voice and your comments seen by everybody else. I want to make sure you know I'm not ignoring you. I'm not being inconsiderate of it, but we want to make sure we keep the flow of the conversation going. I appreciate everybody that's here. Make sure you hit the like button. But Kish, Zoe, man, talk to me about that. When is too much, or do you even think about that?
When you studying like YouTube and analytics and everything like that, they tell you replace algorithm with people. So replace the word algorithm with people because the algorithm follows the people. So those people will be saying, "Oh, y'all doing too much." No, this is only a small portion of the totality of everybody. That's a really small portion. So all content creators, please don't let the people in the comment section get to you, because I put the foot on the gas when I got tired of it. I was like, boy. But I would throw little testers out there. I would do a video that's not on that topic to see how it's going to do. But then I get right back on the topic and I say, you know what? I'm going to try to do 10 videos a day on the fucking drinking Kendrick Lamar. And I was delivering. Yeah,
and that's what they're searching. Commenters talking like they're your boss.
I know your arms getting tired. I know, because I'm like, by that 10th video, you like.
And then on therapy point to get in the bag, that's a whole nother story. Boy.
Have you ever seen somebody comment on a video and they'd be like, "Damn, you always talking about the same shit"? I'm like, nigga, it's 8:30. If you don't go to work, what are you talking about?
They gonna watch it. They gonna
look at it like
come back tomorrow, though.
Look, it's a listen, negative and positive runs.
Facts, man.
So you gotta just embrace the negative comments, man. That's what I do.
Where the lie at, man? Man, shout out to all these brothers right here, man.
We'll roast a little bit.
I follow each one of these people.
Sometimes
Curtis,
I comment. Like,
I don't follow Justin. I'm gonna start following him. Delete it. I don't follow HHSB crew.
Start no issues with
follow
an invisible
him.
enemy. You're gonna lose that every time.
Jalabi, Blueface, Big Kid.
It might be your cash.
I'm gonna follow everybody on here, man.
What? Delete it might be your cashier.
I love the younger people.
Get out.
They are bringing on this collective right here. Shout out to these brothers right here.
But see, you feel me? I come from the gaming world. Let me be honest with you. I'm a gamer for real. Like, you know, the COD lobbies and shit like that. So my skin is a little thicker. You feel me? And I just feel like I just like to shit talk. I feel like it's a sport. It's fun. I like to talk shit. And when I see negative comments, I just, believe it or not, I laugh. Like, oh, I get to talk shit. Like, I get excited. Like, I like talking shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, when once the dirt started fucking with me, I love that shit. I was like, shit, can more people fuck with me like this? Come on, man. I want to battle. Like, I don't know. I'm just competitive like that. I probably need therapy, but it's all good.
That's a whole new breed right there, boy.
I think whoever gives you therapy gonna need therapy after they figure out the way that your mind works for these videos. They gonna need therapy. It's like, don't mess with whoever's trying to give him therapy. Don't mess with the equation. Leave him alone.
Man, and you know that's why I bring the whole SIG sessions and shit like that. Because if you ever been to the Bay and shit like that, we roast out here, man. We be going crazy. We call it sigging. You know, sigging means roast is sigging. So we just talk shit. We talk real shit. You feel me? And a lot of slick talkers too. So, you know, when you in the barbershop and shit, you just used to that. You can get your hair cut and the OG will talk shit about you. Like, you just got to get used to it. You got to talk shit back. So that's the culture I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
You know how many times I got cussed out for using Murray's and using too much of it?
Oh,
and then
yeah.
The whole barbershop here.
Oh my God!
Worse is when he take his fingernails and he get a clump. Oh man! How much words you gonna use? Like, cause you be
man,
whispering,
and they love to out you. They love to out you. They like this motherfucker came in here with a head full of grease, gonna fuck my clippers up. Like,
wash his hair.
Zoe,
barbershop
me against you.
Look at the whole barbershop looking like they know your whole routine. You don't shampoo your hair. You ain't brushing the right direction. Where your 360? Why your 40p?
They singing on you. They on your helmet the whole day after that. You just sitting there little in your seat like, damn, why they just do that to me like that, man?
You not spinning, gang.
So talk to me, Zola. Talk to me about this.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm like trying to work on myself right now. So I'm trying to respond a little bit less because, like the leader, I like responding, man. Lately I've been trying not to respond to some things. I kind of pick and choose depending how like funny the comment is, you know. And I just started pinning comments too, like, you know, I put it in a community post or something. I want people to like bask in the dumb shit they say. You know what I mean? I want you to like, I want it to be up there, and I want you to feel some type of way, you know, watching everybody like comment on it.
That's such an elegant way to say that I set somebody up for public humiliation. But
you know, you gotta bask.
Y'all do the work. Y'all do the work. Yeah, y'all do the work. Y'all get that.
You gotta bask in the ambiance of your dumb shit, man. So I just let it sit up there sometimes. But I'm gonna just say this: like a lot of times, I've seen people that said they was gonna unsubscribe to me 5 months ago, you know, and they still there. You know what I mean? It's like you here for a reason. Like I feel like some people. They say you do too much content on one thing, but this is the video that they all coming to. You know what I mean? They're all coming to that video. So what do I look like not making the content? And these are the same people that, you know, when you don't make the content, they in your other videos, you ain't gonna talk about this. You ain't gonna talk about, yo, so you telling me you're not gonna cover this? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like if you sit there and you listen to this, and you just gonna go back and forth and drive yourself crazy. So I feel like everybody everybody does their own thing their own way. I feel like you should just do like whatever you feel is working for you, and whatever kind of makes you, you know, enjoy the content you're making. You know, obviously, I don't really touch on too many topics that I'm not really like interested in because I don't want to sound misinformed when I'm talking about it. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, I really enjoy like all the people here because I watch all y'all content, you know. And when I watch y'all content, I learn like different things with different perspectives from everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I really enjoy it. So I'm like a student in this, you know. I'm really just soaking up game from everybody. So like, you know, I just take
shit. We all are, gang. I'm learning from everybody on the panel, bro. I ain't even going to hold you.
Hey, speaking of giving out game, bro, I'm telling you right now. Don't type essays in the comments, dog. Because I really read the last sentence and I'll be like, okay.
I don't got time for this.
The letters O and K. I'm not reading that shit. I just want to let y'all know if you're writing essays, I'm just not reading it. I don't know if anybody told you this. All your favorite people are here right now telling you we not reading that shit. I'm sorry.
I've had people
read more.
Yeah, you know I've had people give me a warning, like warning, text block. Don't read if you don't.
I'm like, thank God. I wasn't trying to read that.
You know, if I gotta click read more, I'm not reading it. Like,
hold on, you know what the quick workaround of that is? Just take a screenshot of it and go to Chat GPT and say, I fiddle through this shit and let me know what does that mean. What is waffle on about? Go ahead.
I've been doing this for so long that I'm just gonna tell everybody. If you don't comment within the first 10 to 20 minutes of a video dropping, odds are I didn't see your comment, my nigga. Even if it has a heart or thumbs up, you might be like, something negative.
The heart. Hey, I agree, bro. Like seriously, because I'm not gonna hold.
YouTube has to figure out a way to dismiss messages, though. I don't know how to dismiss. Like I just can't see 100 messages sitting there and not say, you know, not clear them out. So to your point, bro, like you got to get there within like 10, 15 minutes, otherwise it's going crazy.
No, that's for me. He's right.
And that's for me. That's not even you getting a couple 100,000 on the video, bro. So I can't even imagine how many comments you get in there.
After a while, it gets crazy.
Like an essay, you can write 3 words, and if it's like an hour later, and you think you really, I got him. Hey,
maybe you did. I got him. Jalabi, I want to ask you this because I think it's really unique with you and the leader too. Like because you go the route of storytelling, there is embedded a lot more than just what the headline is, right? We're getting to see like you walk us through, Justin. You created this damn lane and genre for all of us to even exist in. You're talking about these hip hop think pieces and really these video essay style videos, but for what you're doing in terms of the storytelling, Jalopy, man. Yeah, hold on, yeah.
Shout out to Justin.
Come on, Justin, the company man.
Man, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
So I'm curious, Jalopy, for what you do, because you do take a unique. Y'all see this shit? I gotta break this down, right? Jalopy, what do you kind of feel like? When do you start to feel, or do you feel like, is it overkill? Am I diving too much into the same category of stories? How do you kind of go with that?
It's about to get surgical.
I think it's never been a time where the colonizer wants you to document the history. That's never happened before.
Facts.
So people to assume that it will happen now is ridiculous. If anybody has invaded anything and didn't get it figured out, or they did get it figured out, they do not want you to leave the little evidence so people can go back and unwind the narratives that they're going to tell.
That is so true, man.
You see what I'm saying? So I think it's my job to document every angle of the conversation.
Fact.
That includes when Drake put out these, you know what I'm saying, these situations with the legal situation.
Fact.
To cover every part of it. So that 2 years from now, because what they're doing is they're trying to rewrite history by pushing the same over and over.
Trying to erase the history.
It'll read. You know, people, you can program people that way.
Where the lie at? Where the lie at?
It's my job to be the counter to that.
Facts.
Every opportunity I get. If they bring up this narrative that's not true, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the possibility of this happening in the future. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right. But looking at all the angles and making sure that I'm documenting it from a space of covering the history. So when people 2 years from now go watch, they can see my channel and see like, oh, these are the nuances that you don't get to see in history. You don't get to see the nuances.
Yeah, and we're in charge of covering all of that stuff. You know, I have it on my board that don't forget that you're telling stories to the future. And it's such a gem what you said. Man, when I went to go talk to the Russell up at the Pergola, one thing that we were having a conversation about, he said, when colonizers took over new land, the first thing they took was the art. The first thing that confiscated was the art. Why is that? Well, it must have a certain type of value, even beyond monetary. You're able to take the history, you're able to take the pride that people may feel about the history. So we're the ones that are in charge of covering the art, breaking down the art, like with Screwface, you know, these masterful breakdowns that you do. Like, I look at Deleted more like as a lyricist. Same thing with Justin. I look at y'all more as lyricists sometimes than actual, you know, content creation or journalists with the pen. Like, y'all, you are great what you do, but y'all are lyricists, and you also are contributing in your own way in the art form. Now, I want to pivot from here because I did have a topic, but something that you guys said kind of shifted this topic a little bit, in that I want to have a conversation about separating the art from the artist and whether or not this is something that you can do. Okay? Now, look at how I finesse this one. Drake and UMG. I cannot, my wife, like I said, she still, I think even she's kind of pained at this point to keep playing Drake. I cannot listen to Drake come on the radio or the you know, the shuffle, and I just start snickering, like,
it's weird. Right now. It's like a weird reaction. Yeah.
Right. Second, on top of that, I don't want to get too much, because my audience definitely don't want to hear about no more Kanye, but I have to mention Kanye, and that he is doing things that is further making it a challenge. I know it when I listened to I Wonder, and I was a huge Kanye fan. I listened to I Wonder, I said, not anymore. I'm good. I'm gonna move on from here. So, and I know Deleted is, oh boy, Deleted is I'm not there yet. So let me just say this. I'm gonna put this out there, and I'm gonna put it as open forum to anybody who wants to have that conversation. But are you finding it, especially because you have the unique perspective of covering these things in detail? Like, we really get to know these artists in a different way. Even though we still don't know them, we get to know them because we're spending a lot of time with their words, their legal team, I
like this group right here. I guess when this group right here go live, I'm gonna go live just to cover what they say.
You know, the things that they say in interviews, all of this. Are y'all finding it a challenge to separate the artists? Because I for sure am.
It's tough. I think, and it's really tough for me, because with all the evidence and everything that we get when it comes to Drake and reference tracks, and I have a hard time even wondering where, like, was there ever a point in time where I was ever hearing Drake? We had this huge conversation about how R&B, you know what I'm saying, that's something that's an area where it's okay to, you know, take the words from somebody else because you don't have that vocal ability to produce that sound that people want to hear. But if your favorite artist is consistently aligned with not even penning what he's putting out, what do you actually like about that artist anyway? Like, what do you like? Do you just like his voice? Do you like the way he said it versus the way he said it? So to me, it's hard for me to separate that because I might have been blind to it at one point, but now I'm not. So, you know, once we know better, we do better, right? Now, when it comes to Ye, I'm from Chicago. Like, like I'm from Chicago. Ye is such a icon here. It's really hard to see the fall off that he's had with the statements that he's made and things that he's done. Like I said, I'm a sneakerhead. I got Yeezys, I got Yeezy Gap, I got this, I've been such a supporter of I've been to Sunday service, and I've been to concerts, and just so much of his music has like shaped what I know to be music. It's hard to look at it now and then say like I can't rock with that anymore.
Man, shout out to all these people. I want to do some other videos posted to my channel. But yeah, go check them out. Like, comment, subscribe, man. All these brothers I plan on following. Let me know what you think. Welcome to the session. I'm out of here, man. Great content.
But I think I can draw a line and say, up until this point, I'm cool. Going forward,